Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do this video before the end of the year. Happy New Year, by the way. You're all doing really well and this year is off to a great start for you guys. So this was supposed to be done before the 31st of December. And I don't know how many eons of bad luck I have brought upon my family. But I did not get rid of my trash before the end of the year, and it's been sitting here collecting dust and God knows what else under my vanity. So I'm just gonna do a very quick empties video. I'm saying it's quick, but there is so much on this desk that it's the whole my entire vanity's full. Anyways, so I'm gonna jump right into it with fragrances. First off, I have Good Girl Supreme by Carolina Herrera. I love Carolina Herrera fragrances. I don't like the heels, to be quite honest. This one's out. I've had this for years. I just went through it recently. I think it was like right at the beginning of fall. Yeah, I absolutely do love this one. It's, it's a Carolina Herrera heel. I like the fragrances. I'm not a big fan of these bottles, but I'm also not a high heel girly, and I feel like if I was more of a girly girl, I would maybe admire it a little bit more. But nonetheless, I have uglier bottles than this in my collection, and I really just care about the juice. It's what's on the inside that counts, right? So I really enjoyed this. I had it for years. I just don't think that this scent profile is for me anymore. So I would maybe repurchase it in the future, but it's just not my vibe right now, and it's not what I'm going for, so I'm not gonna like immediately run out and get it. Moving right along to Dua. Up until very recently, I did not have a lot of luck with Dua fragrances. That could be because I went after kind of polarizing fragrances from their line. Caramel Delight. This was supposed to be similar to Lyra. This was a very strong, wow. It's a very strong scent. I didn't hate it, but I will not repurchase. I'll leave it like that. This is Caramel Delight from Dua. I don't know. I'm not going to run out and get this. I have to get my nose on Lyra and see if they're even comparable. I don't know. But I've had this for a very long time. The juice was dark. It was like a dark amber color. But from the beginning, it wasn't my favorite, but I did finally go through it because I forced myself to start going through my Duas. I have a total of 4. I did have so much luck with this last Dua that I bought, the Circus of the Sun, I think it's called. Absolutely in love with it. Anyways, moving on. Next fragrance I have is a Dead Cool. This is the #1, which I think it's called Taunt. I love Dead Cool fragrances. Not all of them, but Taunt, Milk, and Extra Milk are my favorite. I haven't tried the newer ones like Aura or Something Blooms, Sunlit Blooms, but I really do like Fragrance 01, which is Taunt. I would repurchase, but I'm not going to because I have to go, that's another video, but I have to go through some fragrances in my collection, okay? As much as I love collecting, it does get to a point where I'm like, okay, what do I actually have? I forget things that I have in my fragrance collection all the time, but I didn't forget this one because I reached for it all the time. Dead Cool Taunt is one of my favorite Your Skin But Better scents, like especially after a shower. It's such a cozy fragrance. I loved it on my clothes. It is oily, so it would sometimes stain my clothes, so be very wary of that. Otherwise, I love Taunt from Dead Cool, and I would repurchase. I canceled my Scentbird subscription forever ago, but I did just reinstate it. When Circus Soleil became available on their catalog, I immediately resubscribed to get my nose on it. I did get my nose on it. I love it. But also Nosferatu, the fragrance from Heritage, I got me a vial of those. So I reinstated my subscription to them. But these are some Scentbirds that I have. So I have Floral Streets Electric Rhubarb. This was really, really nice. I enjoyed it in the summer the most. Liss Beau, Veronica Gabai, Le Point G. Le Point G smells like lipstick. It's what I remember my mother's makeup smelling like when I was a kid. And I can't get over it. Like, there's obviously some other elements to this fragrance as well, but I can't say. I think for nostalgia purposes, I could see this being like a nostalgia purchase, but as far as like, I need to have a full bottle of this in my collection now, no. But I would like to have something about this size of it, but I wouldn't repurchase it for like a full bottle or anything like that. Liss Beau was really nice. The only thing I remember is sometimes feeling, it was nice for spring and summer, but I wouldn't get a full bottle of this. It was nice to like switch up because I do have a lot of gourmands in my collection. I'll get into that in another video too. Again, not something that I absolutely need to have a full bottle of in my collection, so I can't say that I would repurchase right away, but I did not hate it. but it's not like my typical gourmand. And then we have Floral Street Electric Rhubarb. This one was nice. I really enjoyed having this in my purse. Again, I think this one was like fresher, fruitier, fresher. I don't think it's like a very photorealistic rhubarb. It's obviously like a perfume, but it was a nice fruity kind of floral fragrance. I can't say I would repurchase a full bottle. I have another fragrance. This is Ariana Grande's Mod Vanilla. I tried to start panning this or emptying this pretty much from the day that I got it, because after I bought it, and I loved the fragrance. I do love the fragrance itself is great. This is the ugliest bottle. It takes up so much space. I hated looking at it. It was ugly and plastic and clunky, but the fragrance was really nice. It didn't last worth it. So I will say that for those reasons, I will not be repurchasing this. No hate to, you know, anything or anyone. I just wouldn't repurchase it. It's like an Art Deco egg art installation or something. I don't have, one of my tried and true favorites. This is Being Frenchie's Cashmere Vanilla. I love this stuff. This is like your woodier, warmer vanilla. It's not like a true gourmand. This is definitely like a woody vanilla, but the kind of woodiness that I like. There's that cashmere in there. These are really good. These are relatively affordable. I think they're under $15. I love this. I have so many from this line, and I have loved, I want to say, more than 90% of them. This one's really good. It is a hair, linen, and body mist, so I love the versatility. So I would spray this directly in my hair, on my bed, on my pillows. Very nice. I love this stuff, especially after a shower, and it's really nice to just throw it in your purse. It has been dethroned by Moon Milk, but this was my number one for a very long time, and I do still highly recommend that you try it because I loved it so much. Then I went through a whole 10 ml of A Century More from Genre Parfums. You know how I feel about this. This is that delicious, nostalgic, shampoo-y fragrance. A Century More is so good. I do have another one in my collection. I want a full bottle of this so bad, but getting full bottles at Genre, like the 133 or 50 mil, is incredibly difficult. Worth it every time, but I've only been able to get those that you see back there, but they're opening up the ordering window, fingers crossed, sometime like around the 24th of January. You can now go to the landing page, which is shopgenre.com, to get all the info, how to order, all that good stuff. I love A Century More, and I don't think I could ever recommend this fragrance enough. It is so, so good. And then I have Dead Cool Red Dakota. I have a mini sample of this. I don't know why, because I have the full bottle in my collection. Red Dakota is not my favorite. I have Red Dakota. It's a sharp citrus. It's like a fresh, sharp citrus. It's really strong. Not really, I don't get a lot of florals, but some people really love this one. I would not repurchase it. I have Skylar's Peach Fields. This does not last at all. I know it's just a little sample size, but I have heard time and time again that it just doesn't last. It smells really nice, especially layering it with like a peach body lotion, but it just doesn't last, so I would never buy a full bottle of Skylar. As much as I like so many of their fragrances, I would not buy a full bottle of that. Speaking of which, Skylar, I also have a little Coconut Cove, another one that I really liked, again, in the summer. So nice, but they don't last, and I'm not spending that much money on essentially a glorified body mist. I'm sorry. Skylar, the packaging is cute, all the scents smell, all the ones that I've smelled have been really, really yummy, but I'm not doing it. The one that surprised me was Dolce & Gabbana's Violet. This smelled so good. Now this, you guys tell me if you consider this cheating or not. So here I have ambers and 2 vanilla musks from Namat. I absolutely love these. I will say they have gone up in price and down in longevity. These used to be one of my favorite. They've been in so many of my videos. I think every Empties video I've had at least one. This is a third of Fluid Ounce for $20, I think is what they go for now. And I could almost swear that they used to be 10 to 15 and now they're in the $20 range. I love these so much, but because of, I don't know if it was a reformulation, I don't know if it's just my nose, I haven't been able to find confirmation for either. These are my favorite scents, Amber and Vanilla Musk. I love these, but they don't last anymore, and I'm so sad. I'm still going to purchase them because I love them, and this isn't the most addicting, intoxicating scent that I have ever had in my collection, especially as a fragrance oil. These are so, so good. However, because the projection does not just the projection, the longevity period on me, even if it's like a nice comfy scent bubble, because everything doesn't have to scream at other people. Like if it could just like whisper softly in my own ear, that'd be great. But these stopped doing even that for me. So what I did was, I saw someone else do this too, but they use like a Nivea lotion. If I can find them, I will link it. I think that they were 20 or 30% off at Ulta. So I picked up 4. I went to Walmart. I bought a completely unscented jar of body lotion, like a thick emollient, creamy lotion. And I dumped all 4 bottles in there. And I shook it up like my life depended on it. And now that unscented body lotion smells like both amber and vanilla musk. They are so good. They are so good. And I don't think I'll ever stop buying these, because amber especially, but vanilla musk and amber together is just like, it's delectable. It's incredible. And I love them so much. I'm just very sad and disappointed that I don't get the same longevity. Oh my God. It's the most intoxicating scent. Like if they had body washes, hair mist, linen sprays, gallons, like I want 5-gallon buckets of this. Really quick into makeup, because I only have 3 things. I have 2 brow pencils from Huda Beauty. This is the micro shade brow pencil in the shade 4. I got these 2 or 3 Black Fridays ago and I bought so many of them. These are my last 2 in my collection. I really did love these, especially for how small they are. They include a spoolie. They're great, especially considering that I got them for like $5 years ago. They're great, but they break so easily. So I won't be repurchasing, even though I loved them. I love it that they're thin, but I don't know if the formula is just like too dry. A quarter of a turn up and it would still break off. So babe, I'm not doing that. Then I have an e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I love this stuff. I saw that they have a Power Grip matte now. If I didn't have so many primers, I would definitely pick that up. But yes, I do recommend this and I would repurchase after I go through absolutely all my other primers, because that's another problem for another day, right? I'm gonna jump into skincare. I have used up the Beauty of Joe Ginseng Essence Water and the I'm From Rice Toner. These are both great. I like them both. I'm not gonna repurchase either of them. Not because anything was wrong with them, but because I have found these both look so nice under my makeup. I didn't find that they did anything crazy to my skin, except when I applied it, my skin looked great. I had beautiful, gorgeous, supple, soft, refreshed looking skin. So for that, I like it, but I'm not repurchasing because I'm really, really enjoying, but it's an essence, CosRx. I don't know if it's called a balancing essence or what it is, but it is so good that that's the only one that I want to use right now, as well as the Medicube pads and the Centella pads. So whatever. I'm just not repurchasing them right away. And also I didn't find that they did anything super crazy for or to my skin. I'm just completely neutral on these. I also have a Beauty of Joseon cleansing oil. I love this stuff. This I really like, but I'm much preferring the Centella one that I'm using right now. I like this, but I have other oils and another product in this video that I liked way more, so I'm not going to run out and repurchase it, but there was nothing inherently wrong with it. And we have a, finally, it took me years to go through this. I don't think that this is even that great. This is the Snail Mucin from CosRx. I tried this every which way directly on my skin. I found it worked best when I was mixing it with a moisturizer. Like I would do some pumps of this, a moisturizer, mix them together, put them on my skin. It was fine, but I don't get it. I didn't notice anything crazy or drastic or life-changing with this. I don't get the hype. Not everything works for everybody. This is my favorite sunscreen, the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice and Probiotic. But this I already have repurchased, and purchasing this is SPF 50. I do recommend it. And then I have the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum. This is a retinol and ginseng. This is fine. I'm not big on eye creams, but as long as you use your sunscreen, you know, I think that's the best anti-aging that one could do. I'm not saying that they don't work, but I typically just bring my moisturizer lightly up under my eyes, and it's not really helping me much. It didn't do anything drastic either to my skin or for my skin, so I didn't notice any crazy difference, but people speak very highly of it. This Peter Thomas Roth Clinical Skincare Firm X Peeling Gel. I fell for this. I don't know if it was one of those like dramatic videos of people putting this all over their face and like scrubbing their face, and it was like sloughing off all the dead skin. It's just the product itself, like pilling in and on itself, not your skin or your dead skin or your sebaceous filaments or whatever. It's literally just this product doing kind of like glue, where you go like this and it like pills. Same thing. It did leave my face very soft towards like this half of it though. I had had it so long that I just started using it on my feet and it made my feet very soft. I'm not repurchasing it. And one that I have already repurchased, Panoxyl. This is the acne foaming wash, 10% benzoin peroxide, maximum strength that you can get over the counter. I use it on my face. My husband used it on his face, body. Yeah, this is fine. I've already repurchased it. It's not my favorite, but it does have 10% of that benzoyl peroxide. So if that's something that's good for you, that you're into, this is 10%. So, and I guess it's the maximum that you can get over the counter. After that, I won't be repurchasing immediately. Then I have a Native unscented sensitive face wash. My husband needs like as sensitive and non-scented as possible for his face because it gets very dry. He liked this. He said he wouldn't repurchase it because there's others that he likes more. This is the Clean It Zero. This is the makeup remover that I was referring to when I said I have something I like better. This is my favorite cleansing balm of life. I like super cleared that bad boy out. Very satisfying. This is huge. Lasted forever. Favorite cleansing balm I've ever had in my life. So good. I will and I have repurchased. This is a sample. I think this was my birthday last year. It's the Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. This stuff was incredible. I love this and I was kicking myself for not trying it sooner, but it is pricey. I was looking at this at Ulta and I was like, wow, that is pricey for a moisturizer. I would repurchase, but when it's on like 21 Days of Beauty or something. Lots of body care, and then I'm gonna try to get through all the random stuff really fast. So I have the Cetaphil Acne Relief Body Wash, Acne Prone Skin, Maximum Strength Over-the-Counter Formula. I think it's salicylic acid, yeah, 2%. My husband liked this. He said he's not going to repurchase it. He didn't notice that much of a difference. He did notice more of a difference with the Acne Warrior from Pacifica. He said it was fine, but we're not running out to repurchase it. The couple times that I used it, I think I used it to like shave my legs or something, and it was fine. But I wouldn't repurchase. One that I will repurchase is the Naturium, the Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash. I think this one's like the same thing. It's like a 2% salicylic acid made. I really like this one, and I would repurchase. Then I have four Method body washes. I typically buy these in like a 3-pack from BJ's. I have the Body Pure Peace. I have 2 of them. That's like the rose, peony, and pink sea salt. I have 2 of these. I really like that. I really like that one and enjoy it. Daily Zen's probably my favorite. And then second would be the Simply Nourished, which is the coconut rice milk and shea butter. The Daily Zen is cucumber, seaweed, and green tea, and it's like the happiest scent in the shower that I've ever had. I love it so much. Then I have a Dr. Teal's. This is just a regular unscented. Eases aches and pains. Therapeutic soaps, which is like bath salts. This is just your regular magnesium sulfate, Epsom salt bath soak, and I really love it. But repurchased some variety of this. It's great. It's fine. It's just Epsom salt. You can get like any off-brand. It would be like, as long as it has that magnesium sulfate stuff, it's fine. I have a bunch of deodorants because, you know, Florida. I was hoping this was going to be like the one that I got in Greece. It's not. I have to figure out what they had at that supermarket or at that like little convenience store in Greece. I have thought about calling them like 3 times and asking them if they still have that pink one. This is the Go Fresh Moisturizing Cream. It stayed wet. It's 0% alcohol, antiperspirant, so cucumber and green tea scent. It was fine, but it just stayed like damp in my pits for like a really long time, which I feel like since it never fully dried down, I didn't like it was like a sensory thing. I did not like that. The Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Retinol. This is a smoothing one. This was great. I like this. I'm not repurchasing it because I found a deodorant that I'm really loving right now. So I love this, and I do recommend it. I just wouldn't repurchase it right away. Secret Clinical Strength. I have 3 of these. These are very small for how pricey they are. This is also a soft solid, so it does go on like a cream, I guess, but it does dry, and it dries relatively quickly when you don't put too much. Just be careful not to apply too much. It lasts. This says 72 hours. I shower nightly, so I wouldn't know, but this stuff is really good. I have 4 of these Bath & Body Works lotions. I have the, of course, Warm Vanilla Sugar. This stuff is really good. I love it. I've always repurchased it. I'm not running out and buying any lotions or creams right now because I have enough to go through. So that's the Warm Vanilla Sugar. I have the Calypso Clementine. I really like this one in the spring and summer, especially layered under Tangerine Boy. And I have the Iced Lemon Pound Cake. I really like this. It was a very gourmandy Iced Lemon Pound Cake. It smells almost like the frosting that would be on like a lemon loaf. But I did like this with Devotion. I like it. I enjoyed it. I just don't know if I'm going to repurchase. And then this one I think is being discontinued, at least in this name. The Pretty as a Peach from Bath & Body Works. This is really nice too. during spring especially. It's like soft, light, not too overwhelming, layered fine with other fragrances. And I quite like these, and I always pick them up when they're like the $4.95 or like the $5.95 sale. This is the Neutrogena body oil. This is a fragrance-free one. I really wanted this to like do like a layering, make your fragrances. I hated it. This, I think I bought it and it was already going bad, because not even like when I was around here, and I would use this after every single shower, when I was around here, it smelled rancid. Just brought it in the shower and started using it as like a shave oil. There's other like fragrance free oils that I can pick up that doesn't have to be this one. Oh, I have this Glam Like Trick or Treat body butter. This was fine. This was like a nice scent. It did give me almost, I did get like a little bit of like a circus peanut scent to it. I don't know if that's what it was supposed to be. It just says Trick or Treat body butter. I don't know why I thought it was gonna smell like pumpkin or something like that. I don't think that I could even repurchase that if I wanted to, because I think that was like limited edition for the PR box or something. I don't know. Genius from Glory. I do still really like this. It don't have like a pepperminty smell. I know it's for your feet. I don't know why I just smelled it. Whatever. So this is a foot cream. I like this, but urea cream is much better, so because of that I will not be repurchasing. It did leave my feet nice and soft and everything, especially like with socks on before bed. Like I'd put that on, some socks, and then go to sleep. My feet would be nice and soft in the morning. Urea cream is much better. And then I have one of these Built Butter Deluxe, the luxury tattoo care before, during, after. I've repurchased this so many times. I finished, there's one spot on my elbow that I still want to do something cute for my grandparents, but I finished my arm sleeve and then I started my right leg, and we're about like 60-70% done with my leg, and I've always used this, but you don't need to buy this if you don't want to. You need to use whatever your tattoo artist tells you to use. But listen, I've been using this since I was 18, 17. I don't know when I got my first tattoo, 17, 18 years old. And this has never done me wrong. Just like this is lanolin petrolatum. Like, I like it. If your tattoo artist tells you don't use it, it's the worst thing in the world, listen to your tattoo artist. But I've never had an issue with A&D ointment, and I truly love that stuff. To mention for skincare, the Mighty Patch Invisible Plus. I prefer the Raelle ones. These are kind of pricey for 24 of them, and I think the Raelle ones that I used to get were like almost 100 of them for like 20 bucks. I'm gonna go into hair care and then a couple random things, and then this is the L'Oreal Elvive Hyaluron 22-hour purifying shampoo and the 72-hour rehydrating conditioner, salicylic and hyaluronic acid. I love this stuff. I've tried a couple different varieties from this Hyaluron or this LV line that are in similar packaging. This is amazing. Sorry, they look so gross. This is amazing hair care from the drugstore. So affordable. I got the Big Daddy jugs. I haven't cracked them open yet because it smells absolutely incredible. It smells so good, and I do recommend them, especially if you have dry hair. I like this purifying shampoo so much. The way that it left my scalp feeling so clean without being overly drying, highly recommend. Kristen S, the one. I love this shampoo. I love the deep clean one too, the clarifying shampoo. One of my favorites of all time. And then the Kristen S curl conditioner. This was fine. This was fine. I found that every time I got this on my scalp, product buildup on my scalp way faster. And I obviously avoided as much as possible getting it on my scalp. But then when I put conditioner in my hair, I put it up in a clip. And I just feel like every time it came in contact with my scalp, it made my scalp start getting buildup. It did have a nice slip to it. I could easily detangle my hair. And it was a great, great value for size too. And it lasted forever. But then like halfway through, I was like, okay, I really want to go through this. And then the one, I love this one. I actually have really great news. I have said in every single Empties video and even other videos that Kristen S's hair care is some of my favorite hair care because it works well, but largely because of the scent. I have this Bleach London Reincarnation Mask. I don't know if this was just too much protein. I don't know what it was. I had high hopes. It smelled good. It smelled like a barbershop. I love that smell. This is supposed to be, it was supposed to resurrect dry, damaged, bleach or colored hair. I didn't find that it was like anything crazy. And I think this was like 20 bucks on Amazon. It's fine. I'm not repurchasing it though, because I feel like I have other masks that work better. Case in point, I have the Subaki mask and I have the Pheno mask. They both smell so good. Freshly, professionally done hair. This one was my favorite. I felt like this one definitely made my hair slightly more moisturized than this one, but they were both excellent products and I would 100% recommend and repurchase those. Two dry shampoos. One is Not Your Mother's Clean Freak. It was good. but I found something I like better, so I won't be repurchasing it. It did leave my hair. This is the unscented one. This was fine. It just left my hair with a white cast. Obviously, I have dark hair. This is dry shampoo that's not meant for dark hair. But sometimes I just notice some more than others, and this was one of those. It was very apparent, and I really had to work hard to like make it go away in my hair. This one, however, the Saltaire Santal Bloom dry shampoo smells so yummy. The of everything from Saltaire that I've ever tried. This was no exception. I really like their leave-in as well. This is most likely the dry shampoo that I'm gonna be purchasing from now on because I absolutely loved it. It was so good and it smelled so good. And it didn't leave nearly as much white cast, nor was it as hard to blend it into the rest of my hair. I have the Eva NYC. I love this stuff. It's 10-in-1 primer. It's supposed to be a heat protectant spray. However, I don't know if my hair is just thinning now that I'm pushing 30 because I need to use so little of this to get the job done. That has always been the case, but now more than ever it's apparent that I really can't overdo it because every time that I overdo it, it looks like I have day 4 hair. I need to remember that before I repurchase this one, I need to try the one that's like light for fine hair because I think that one is slightly less oily, but nonetheless, I love Eva NYC and their stuff always smells so good. Oh, here's a product that's like an easy pass for future reference. The Mielle Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. Do you guys remember when everybody and their mother had this? I've been using this for 5 years. I don't know. I've been using this for a really long time, but I will not be repurchasing it anymore. Not because of the allegations, like this happens with like every product ever. I'm just not gonna pick this up anymore. My hair did start getting really weird. I'm not gonna blame it on this because I use so many different products that it really could have been anything. It could have been stress, it could have been my diet, you know, a lot of crazy things have happened, so I'm not gonna blame it specifically on this, but for many reasons. And also this has been sold and there's been a change of hands, and I think with the change of hands they've changed the ingredients and reformulated things that were tried and true for a long time, and now they're just not. I won't be repurchasing it. That's rather unfortunate. This is the Pew. Remember, I couldn't pronounce it when I did my haul. It's this brand. This is the hair vinegar. I got mine in the mint scalp. This was like Vicks Vapor Rub for your scalp. Like that sensation that you get when you smell Vicks Vapor Rub. It was that for my scalp, and this stuff was so good. I loved using this on hair wash day. It was so incredible. It left my hair feeling squeaky clean. I would easily repurchase this in every variety. This was so good. I felt like it really actually like got all the junk out of my scalp. Some random things. I always have incense in every single video. This just happens to be the Satya Nag Champa sweet vanilla incense. I love these. I had way more than this. I'm pretty sure I bought like a 20 pack or a box that brought like 10 or 20 of these individual packs. This stuff. I use it all the time. I burn incense in my house regularly instead of candles and stuff like that. Not that I don't use candles. I do occasionally, but my go-to is always incense sticks, and that was a sweet vanilla scent. I have 3 eye drops. Upcon A, the Up and Up brand, eye allergy relief drops, and the Roto all-in-one. I don't care. I just need to have eye drops. Cooling. These 2 are completely normal, like just eye drops. I just need eye drops. My eyes get dry and itchy, and these just come in really clutch. And then the very last thing I have, completely random, unsexy product that was very beneficial for me. I found out in 2023 I was very deficient in vitamin D. I did some blood work, and it turned out that I had like, I think the range is like 30 to something, and mine was at like a 13. So I got this micro ingredients, vitamin D3 and K2 made with coconut oil. These were really great for me. I'm gonna do blood work again soon to see. I just finished with these not too long ago. See if I've been able to bring this up. Obviously, get your vitamin D from the sun whenever possible. If you are able to safely get some sunlight on your skin, 30 minutes a day, not anything crazy. Don't get sunburnt or anything. This is not medical advice. I'm just saying I had been working from home for years at this point, and then I couldn't figure out why I was so sad, lethargic. I was depressed. I thought it was from being inside the house all the time, but I'm very much an inside the house person. And then when I went and got my annual blood work done, I had already checked my thyroid, TSH, T3, T4. I checked all of the things, and they all came back fine. My B12 and everything, and this was the thing. Well, the vitamin D is what I was deficient. I did notice a difference because I was deficient. I did take supplements. It helped. I'll see how much it helped on my blood work. And yeah, So that's everything. That is everything I have for this Empties video. I hope this is fun for you to watch like it is for me to film and watch. I adore, especially when I'm folding laundry or doing dishes. Empties videos are some of the most satisfying videos to watch for me. I love seeing what people use up, what people think of it. It's like a haul with reviews and the product is gone. So it's like all, it checks all the boxes for me. So yeah, so that's everything I have. I hope that you guys like this video. I hope if you're new here, you like what you saw in this video and you go ahead and subscribe. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.